Let's go on adventure. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know that yesterday I had a magical day. I did find a flint stone, which I'm going to show you in a sec. You saw it on Instagram if you subscribed to me. Just before I found that flint stone, I pulled a card from the Mystic Art Oracle, which I received from one of my sweet friends, Maxine. Long time ago. I don't use this oracle often, but recently I really felt like pulling it out. So I did pull it out, and I pulled a card that's like kind of brownish yellowish. It was Guardian's card, and it showed some really ancient ancestors. And after I pulled this card, I put it on my altar. I kind of thought like, oh, it's a beautiful card, and I went out and I found that flint stone, and I kind of connected the dots. So today the story continues. Let me just say, this is my house. Hi. So the story continues. We're still in the same spot. Here on this land, which is totally unprotected, I don't think there was any finances to, it was maybe too small of a finding to really put some big money into it. But at some point archaeologists found some graves from culture which we call here in Poland kultura łużycka. They from Bronze Age and beginning of Iron Age. So, maybe around 1,300, 1,800 years old. And today I went out with this, maybe a bit further down. Today I went out with this flint stone. Well, let's just pull it out because this is, I think, the main instigator. And you know how so this is the stone that I found. It's actually a self-standing stone. It's lovely. And I show you the card in a sec. So I was walking with the dogs today, and something, you know how it is when you just walk intuitively, you kind of go, oh, let's just go right. So for some reason I just started walking down here, and it's not such a easy or smooth walk, but I started to just moving here and holding this stone in my hand. I didn't know where I'm actually going, there's it's not really nice. People from the village throw the ash here and blah, blah, blah. So I just keep walking. I'm thinking, oh, that doesn't look great. It's all this, kind of rubbish in here. And nobody ever kind of goes here because it's not something you do. But then I came across, I cleaned it up now. I came across this thing. And I think this is this archaeological site, because look at the stones here. They're really old, and that's not kind of something that you see a lot of here. There's a little part to it. You can see it when I put it away, where I think the vase maybe stood. Somehow this stone has led me to this place, which I was looking for before, but I just couldn't see. Do you remember I walked over there? I took you at some point. There may be more of those, but you cannot see more of those structures. And the structure goes all around, so it's definitely something. It's not that, old house was here or whatever. So I cleaned it up a bit because I don't want trees to grow inside of it. So what I did, I took some cards. My friend Mel, she loves Candy's soil and soul adventures. So this adventure of mine is continuing for these 2 days, and I thought I'm going to bring in some cards, and these are the decks that I felt like I want to use. So I don't have my stand, bummer, but I want to show you something. This is the card, and all these ancient ancestors, all these different symbols, kind of making them universal ancestors, human ancestors, great beings. And how does it look with the stone? It just feels like it's meant to be, you know? So if I just like lay it down here with the stone, so cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull one card from this deck, from the Mystic Art Medicine deck, to add to the message from those guardians and from the flintstone to us. Let's just see where it all goes. Sometimes the adventure just takes you that far and that's it. But let's see. So here, these are like burial grounds. So people used to be burned. There was like a fire purification ritual. And this culture was very recognized for putting the ashes into vessels. And one of those vessels was found here, and it's actually in the museum in Lublin. So the excavations were done here, and I'm pretty sure this must be it. There is just... but how incredible that, like, you know, I found this, pull this card, found the stone, go for a walk, kind of get like guided truly to this place, which I was looking for before and I couldn't see it. So, and it's like, just there is my house. All right, one card. Sister's Healing. I keep pulling this card a lot recently. It feels very Hawaiian to me. There's dolphins, there's all this sea eagle, and this Hawaiian looking person. There's some sacred geometry. I feel like it's connection to, and even like a DNA strand, what feels to me like a DNA strand here. It feels like the connection to everything that is around you. And I think Hawaiian culture really can teach us about it because they were so beautifully connected to nature and to the spirits of plants and to the spirit of animals and waters, sea creatures. So let's see. I'm just going to put it here. And let's pull one more card. Miracles. Oh, looks a bit like this place in winter, kind of barren. Are we meeting people? Are we meeting some good spirits here? I hope they could. But it feels like even though the landscape is quite barren, with the keyword miracles, I feel like there is a deeper message here for us. So I'm just going to put this here. And I think that's it from this deck for now. You know, I'm going to explore it further later on. Oh, look at this cute little thing. Everything is in color in nature. Like, how is this? Wait, we can't see it. Look at this. It's just this like little ladybug, but it's very brown. It fits the ancestral ground. It's funny that it came. I think it's December. Maybe I'm just going to put it on the guardian cards there, or maybe the guardian stone. That'd be cool. Oops, no, she fell. There she is. So cute. All right, so we have these 3 cards, and I really felt drawn to the Kantiji Oracle, so I'm going to pull 2 cards from here. It's interesting that I didn't feel like taking any modern kind of decks. I mean, I did take... Oh my god, there's another ladybug. Hello, where are you coming from? Oops, where are you? This one was red, just a regular one. Okay, so we have a spirit messenger here. We have ladybugs. Oh, there she is. Ladybugs appearing. How interesting. In December. I wouldn't have thought. All right, let's put the Kantiji oracle. And as I was mentioning, I didn't feel like taking any modern decks. And I did take the Remembering the Sweet Food Tarot because it seems like universal and timeless and kind of fits the burial grounds. Okay, let's put 2 cards from Kantiji oracle now. I'm not well prepared. I don't have any phone stands with me, but it doesn't matter. Let's just go with the flow. Ladybugs abound. Okay. Your feet are 2 fish. Oh, this is so interesting. Okay. Now when I think of the water that showed up here, and I thought like Hawaiian, but we are on ancient riverbank. Everywhere here. So your feet are 2 fish. It's interesting. That reminds me of the feet, a thorn in the paw. Oh, but we have very much a feet related theme here. Oh, you know, I've got to sit with it, but it's really interesting. Feet, the symbolism of feet, and thorn in the feet. Maybe they also, I don't know, offered animals here? I don't know if the sculpture did it. I was also thinking, like, would they be my ancestors because they lived here? It's so fascinating, this whole, you know, ancestral work. Do ancestors have to be your particular ancestors to be your ancestors? Can you connect to ancestors of this land when you suddenly end up on this land? Do they become your ancestors then? Yeah, these are questions I would like to answer. Let's just see quickly, because I like this book. 45. Let's see. The fish. Your feet are 2 fish. There's a beautiful story which starts for many generations. Your people have lived beside the great river Arendt. Wow. All right, I'm going to read it later. Ambivalence is no longer a skillful choice. Direct your will into a single direction for the time being. Fish have the ability to swiftly turn and swim in any direction, up, down, forward, to either side, back towards where they were coming from. This is due to the synergy that exists between the design of the fish and the nature of the watery environment. You and your feet, on the other hand, are more limited. Your feet are designed to go forward on land, or if you turn your whole body, you can travel to either side or back towards where you were first coming from. In order for you to maintain your wholeness in this scenario, it's necessary to inspire the 2 fish to collaborate with each other and cooperate with you. So it's interesting that we have Saturn in Pisces in tropical astrology, and Saturn is ancestral planet, as Pluto is too, and Pisces is connected to 2 fish, of course. All right, so we have all this amazing, I'm not going to read it now, I'm going to read it in a sec. And then we have 35, which is an interesting number for me because I'm an 8 from 35. So the thorn in the paw. Face and resolve issues you may be ignoring, respond appropriately to the pain and immediate cause of a minor wound so it does not turn into a deeper wound, then move on. So there's remove external thorn, remove the internal thorn, drop the thorn, but keep the rose. As a portal, it's what if I skillfully attend any pesky issues I've been avoiding? What if I acknowledge and feel compassion for the pain I'm experiencing? I think there was some pain happening here. Maybe that was, whenever you have burial grounds, obviously there is some suffering. I'm not sure how ancient people here, felt about leaving this earthly plane. Was it a celebration, or was it, sadness, but I feel if you're human, you feel always sadness if people die around you, right? You, especially when they family or family members. But I sensed there was this animal offering too, which I have to read if I find any information. I'm curious. And also miracles. I think there might be some healing done on this place. And again, I just want to show you how that looks. It's like this oval thing with like a little thing attached to it. So, okay, let's just leave this here. And I'm going to pull 3 cards just for myself now from the Sweet, remembering the Sweet Fool Tarot. Okay, sorry guys, but I think it was a feminine burial ground. Look at that. Queen of Cups, Daughter of Cups, and Death. Yeah? Do you know why I wanted to take this deck? Because it's kind of universal. Queen of Cups and vase, you know, that's the culture. They used to put their body in a vessel. Daughter of Cups and a grave. Is it mother and daughter? Is it feminine grave? For me, maybe taking care of this, bringing some loving energies here would also heal my maybe mother line, mother wound, sister healing. How interesting. Sisters healing, where they may be sisters, maybe women. Yeah, share with me what you think, but this is it. This is this ancient site, and I'm sure there's more of those around. We just don't necessarily know where, but this one was excavated, and I'm just so sad that nobody looked after this. Look how this looks like outside. And there was this hole there. There was actually a sand company that were digging sand here, and they destroyed part of these graves that were here. That's how they were found. So they were digging for the sand, and they found some objects, and then they found more of those. I'm sure there's more. Maybe I'm standing on one already, but yeah, I'm going to unfortunately cut out that little tree in the middle there, so it just stays protected. Wow. All right, I hope I provided some interesting inspiration for you, and that's it. That's our adventure for today. So this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I just cannot believe I've never seen it. And this, just behind those trees there, I don't know if you can see any traces, but this is my house, just like there. And this is this like rubbish. I'm going to clean it up. Wow. Wasn't it quite amazing? I don't know. I think that's why I like living quiet life, because noticing little things like this and allowing oneself to follow the signs makes life just exciting. I love it. Maybe it will mean nothing, I don't know, but I think it's a sign. It's